Charles Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Richardson going right to the air. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Richardson on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now they'll audible to something else. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Warrior 70.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in, because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return. And they'll begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They go play action with Richardson. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Again, it's Richardson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Now it's Richardson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Here Richardson yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown Miami. Vernon Davis. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boy, Charles, that's a great response drive from the rookie quarterback. Remember, threw the pick on the previous possession. Here, he's able to lead him down and throw it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I know from the draft analysis that this is exactly why this team wanted to take this young man. They thought his ability to bounce back from mistakes and quickly turn them into positives, that was something they wanted on their team, and we just saw evidence of it right there. This young man doesn't let anything get to him, and he finds a way to come back big.
And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins have got it. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football.
Ready, ready.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Hiking 18. Ready.
Richardson now throwing to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And now they'll shift things around. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Officially, it's an 82-yard kick return. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. That run successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Richardson. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines? Right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On third down, they go Lynch. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the Surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They will have like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
On fourth down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Richardson working from the gun. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Richardson going to move him around. Now Richardson to throw on third down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Cut 19. 19 right.
Richardson off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. There he goes, right side. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it the distance, but all the way inside the 15.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point, the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And it's caught. And the Raiders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll run with Lynch. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on second and goal. They'll give it to him again. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Up the middle they go. Archer. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
On third down, Archer, and he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Richardson looking to throw this. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 7. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, Crash. Mustang 19.
Here's Richardson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's got it. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here now, second and goal. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. Richardson will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. A fair catch will move this out to the 25. Here's first and 10.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Go.
Now Moon. Flushed out right. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Now a give running left with Lynch. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on second down. Back to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.